Have you ever walked into a room full of coworkers and felt like no one even saw you? No one greets you. No one asks you to join the conversation. You send an idea in the group chat, silence. But when someone else repeats the same idea, applause. Being socially isolated at work is one of the most brutal, soul-crushing experiences any professional can go through. And yet, almost no one talks about it. Why? Because isolation feels like failure. Like rejection. Like exile. But what if I told you, being pushed out can be the exact opportunity you need to rise? Hello everyone, welcome to the Strategy Wisdom Growth Club, a channel dedicated to cracking the truth about emotions and human nature. Remember to like, subscribe and turn on the bell so that you won't miss my new videos. In this video, we're going to break down 3 powerful strategies to escape isolation and reclaim your power at work. They're ranked from the most desperate, last resort option to the most powerful, proactive masterstroke used by the savviest professionals. Let's get into it. 1. The bottom strategy, burn the ships. When your back is against the wall, you either fight, or you fall. This is the most extreme strategy. Think of it as the scorched earth policy. You burn the ships. You go all in. You fight back with everything you've got. In Chinese philosophy, this is called the fish dyeing, net breaking move. It's an act of war, not diplomacy. You use this when your core interests are under attack. Not just your ego. Not just a missed happy hour. We're talking. Your professional reputation is being trashed behind your back. A bonus or project that you earned is being stolen from you. Or you're being made the scapegoat in something that could ruin your career. This is when you say, enough. But listen closely, this strategy is dangerous. It's like holding a grenade. If you're not careful, you go down with it. You only use this strategy when 3 conditions are met. 1. That your career is under direct threat. 2. That every other peaceful solution has already failed. 3. That your opponent has a weak will, or at least weaker than yours. Because if you throw everything on the line, and they don't back down, you're headed for mutual destruction. Yes, there's a kind of strength in going nuclear. Yes, sometimes it wins you respect, or gets people off your back. But this is the path of the cornered warrior, not the strategic leader. So if you're reaching for this option, be sure it's your only one. And be ready to face whatever storm it brings. 2. The middle strategy, sacrifice the pawn to save the king. Sometimes, you win the war by losing the battle. This next strategy is not about attack. It's about calculated surrender. You don't need to fight every fight. You don't need to protect every inch of ground. Sometimes, stepping back is what creates space to move forward. This is the art of sacrificing the small to protect the big. Smart people know, you have to pick your battles. And sometimes, you let go of something less important so you can protect your long game. But here's the catch. This strategy only works if you're crystal clear about what you can afford to lose, and what you can't. Here's when this strategy works. 1. That you're dealing with someone who'll stop once they get a taste of victory. If they're greedy or power hungry, don't use this. They'll just keep coming. 2. That what you're giving up is not core to your future. Maybe it's a project you liked, but not one that defines your career. Maybe it's a leadership role in a committee that's draining your time. You give them that. You give them the win. But you keep your direction. 3. That your surrender doesn't trigger a domino effect. If giving up this piece risks unraveling your entire structure, your influence, your alliances, your workflow, then the cost is too high. When used correctly, this strategy is brilliant. You disarm the threat. You avoid unnecessary drama. And most importantly, you buy time. Time to regroup, rebuild, and come back stronger. In chess, losing a pawn to protect your queen is a smart play. In life, even smarter. 3. The top strategy, build alliances before the war begins. Don't wait until you're under attack to start looking for allies. This is the smartest strategy. The one great leaders, great survivors, and great strategists all use. It's called vertical and horizontal alliances, also known as united front in ancient strategy. And here's the truth. If you're isolated at work, it's already late in the game. The best move? Build your alliances before the isolation happens. Here's how you do it. Step 1. Know who's who. Before you can build your alliance, you need to map the battlefield. Who's on your side? Who's neutral? Who's quietly working against you? Not everyone is your enemy. Not everyone is your friend. Some people are just watching. Waiting. Deciding. Start with these 3 questions. Who stands to gain when I lose? Who loses when I win? Who shares my values, vision, or frustrations? These answers will tell you where to dig in, and where to build bridges. Step 2. Align with momentum. Stand next to rising stars. Not sinking ships. Work is a political landscape. Things change, fast. Your department might be the darling of the company today, and forgotten tomorrow. So stay alert to shifts in direction. Which teams are gaining resources and attention? Which leaders are getting promoted or trusted with major decisions? Where's the company investing its time and budget? Attach yourself to momentum, not nostalgia. Because when you stand with winners, you win. Step 3. Divide the opposition. This is next-level strategy. As you build your alliances, don't forget to weaken theirs. Every team, every clique, every informal alliance, has cracks in it. Find them. Maybe 2 of your opponents are secretly competing with each other. Maybe one of them feels underappreciated. Maybe there's a junior employee in their camp who's not fully bought in. Use empathy. Use insight. Use timing. Because when their team fractures, your influence grows. Step 4. Show value, not need. People follow strength, not desperation. Don't go around begging people to include you. That doesn't build respect, it invites pity. Instead, show up with value, help others solve problems, share information that benefits them, be the one who connects dots, makes intros, smooths out friction. Let people see you as a bridge, not a burden. That's how alliances are formed, through mutual benefit, not emotional need. Step 5. Think long, act now. Real alliances take time. Start with small collaborations. Lunch conversations. Casual support. As trust grows, so does loyalty. And in the long run, that's what protects you, not loud moves, but deep roots. So, what do you do when you're isolated at work? Each path has a price. Each one holds a promise. But only the wise know when to fight, when to yield, and when to lead. Remember, you're not powerless just because you're outnumbered. You're only powerless if you let them define your moves. Choose your strategy, play your hand, and turn isolation into elevation. If you always feel that you are very honest and simple-minded, and don't know how to deal with things cleverly, it's all because you know nothing about strategy. Welcome to Like and subscribe to learn more about strategy wisdom.